Hey everyone, so I saw the 2020 second American remake of The Grudge. And already, it is the worst movie to start off this year. It was just complete utter trash of a remake. We're gonna get into some spoilers, so if you don't want to know, bye. Otherwise, we're gonna have to dissect the reason why this movie was just so frustrating to view. So, at the very beginning of the movie, it actually ties in with the original Ju-on or the 2004 remake of The Grudge. We got to see Kayako, and she actually latches on to an American woman, and she brings it back to America. From then on, the curse is reborn in this American household, and we're not being haunted by Kayako anymore. We're haunted by Melinda. Melinda? And it's just the little girl. Maybe the obese dad makes an appearance here and there, but I don't know. Whatever. The story just fails to scratch the surface of the true mythology of the curse, leaving many plot holes and just rushing to the very end without even pacing itself properly. The core wraparound story was really boring. I mean, I didn't want to follow two cops who didn't know jack crap about what the audience already didn't know. There are like 4 or 7 films made of this franchise, Japanese and American. If you're going to try and change something, explain what you're trying to do. Don't just skip by it and dumb down your audience. I love and feel foolish of the fact that they advertise this movie as being hard, rated R. I mean, the original Ju-on was rated R. Having said that, there was a lot of moments where there's a lot of grossness and grisly images. The violence was disturbing, but at the same time, it was just, I don't know, I felt like they just had that idea and they just threw that in there, and it's like, let's redo The Grudge. This is the second time that producer Sam Raimi has fooled us again, because he got some rando director, and they did Poltergeist but made it PG-13, and then he was like, oh, I really wanted to, reach out and have it more family-friendly. And in this one, he's like, I want to get all the horror fans, all the gore-fest freakazoids, and just have this out. And it just felt like, story, I really enjoyed the arc stories that involved John Cho and Lin Shaye because they were just fantastic. The stories were pretty okay. I just hated how the horror just didn't see itself all the way through because, for example, there would be a scare scene happening and then it would just cut to the next scene. Finish that scene because it just doesn't make sense when you jump to another scene that doesn't continue what you just started. You just elevated the horror and then just cut away. And this goes for the ending. It was just one of the most awkward walkout experiences I've ever been in. And so they had the final scare, and it was actually in the TV spot. And once that happens, it just cuts to another scene, like outside of a house, for example, and all I could hear is the sprinklers, no music, and you think, okay, are we going to go back? Is something going to pop out? What's going to happen to the main character? And nothing. The credits just start rolling, and it was just really offbeat. It was just so empty. I felt empty inside, and you just can't help but feel that grudge and frustration about the movie, because, God, so bad. So bad. I'm sorry that my review was just all over the place, but that's how this movie felt like. It had really good set design, it had some good actors in there, a nice little setup on the story, but besides the fact that it was gory and grungy, I loved how disturbing it was, but it was just so bad. I felt stupid in some of the scare scenes. I'm like, really? People are jumping at that? If you don't want to take my word for it, take the word of my loved ones because they agreed just as much as I did. I'm pretty sure they had a lot more to say than what I put in this review. Back me up here, guys. What did you think about The Grudge?
Oh, man. I have a grudge now against that movie.
It sucked.
It's pretty slow, to be honest.
It's hard to say. I really watched it.
It's pretty predictable.
Oh, it was really good. S+.
We're not
What did you think about the movie, Leanne?
足揃え足揃え水に映ったから衣お化けつづらに鼓の音桑の実 人